Hello YouTube, how are you all doing today? Today we're taking a look at this NiteCore EX-7. We're going to do an unboxing, then we'll run through the features, and I'll do a nighttime demonstration as well. And then we'll wrap it up with a summary of all the features. As you can see in the front, this has 20 cores, 6,000 lumens, 500 meter throw. Get this guy open here. Here's our light unit right here. See, it comes with a double clip, which is always handy because that means you can clip it to your cap or another surface. Now, this might be a bit heavy for a cap, but it'll certainly clip to a lot of variety of different surfaces. There's our charging port right here. Type-C USB. Close that up. And here's our power button here, but let's look through the package here, see what else we got. Comes with a lanyard, cable, NiteCore branded cable. I've used a lot of those. These are good cables. They're pretty heavy duty. They last for a while. We got important safety notice. Then we have our manual. It's one of these big flip out manuals in 100,000 different languages. There's all your specifications. But I will also put them on screen right here. And then the last thing we have here is a quick start guide. We got a nice windy day out here today. Okay, so the unit is very simple to operate. If you want maximum turbo right off the get-go, you just double click it and you get your full 6,000 lumens, and it is a bright boy. 6,000 lumens, 500 meters of throw. This is a very, very powerful unit. And then we have our candlelight mode. Hit it again. And there's our medium. Now, another neat feature of this is if you hold the button down, it goes from, let me do this on turbo here. If you hold the button down, it'll go from spot to flood to mixed beam. So there, you see how the pattern varies. So it's very versatile, which is a very cool feature. And if we look on the side, we can see that we got 63,000 plus maximum candela and a 2-meter waterproofing and 2-meter drop resistance. So 2-meter waterproof, that's going to be IPX8, which is your maximum. So this is a full-fledged duty light. You know, as long as you don't mind having a side switch, you know, a lot of people prefer a tail switch. But as long as you don't mind a side switch, you can go right to maximum turbo mode with this, like I said, with the double tap. So, very powerful, very, very cool. It's got a nice form factor. It's a nice heavy-duty aluminum construction. It's got the double clip, you know, all the features you pretty much would want. You know, there's no strike bezel on it, so that might work against you in a tactical situation. But other than that, this is really a really nice full feature light. And one thing I really like about it, not only is it rechargeable, but you can remove the battery as well. And it's got a gigantic 5,500 milliamp 21500 battery in it, or 21700, I believe these are called. So big old battery in this guy, and it is replaceable. So in a duty type of situation, you know, you can carry an extra battery on your person, and you'll always have an extra spare. Plus, you can recharge it, obviously. So, maximum versatility, really, really nice unit. Let's get out here tonight on my homestead. Let's take a look at this guy and see how she performs. Okay, folks, we are out here at night. We have our NiteCore EX-7. Turn this on. We're on our lowest setting right here. Click it up to the next setting, and then again, and then again. We can double click, and that's our 6,000 lumens right there. So this is a bright light, and we got us some combat kittens here. Now, if we hold the button down, you can watch the pattern. So very cool. We have moldable, and then this is the combo mode. That's pure spot. That's flood. And then that's your combo mode. So pretty neat. Very cool. You can see we still got our hot spot here. And a kitten off in the distance here. So this is a very, very, very powerful light, folks. Shining down here. You can see all the way to the end of my driveway with absolutely no problem at all. Turn her back down to the low mode. Look over here's a little ways. Okay. Click her up. That's high. And then if we double click, that's turbo. You saw how bright that gets on turbo. It's just insane. This thing is an incredibly bright flashlight. Walk over this way a little bit. All right, we're back down on high now. Now over here, I don't know if you could see that, but yeah, I can see eyes glowing over there. And there's some kind of animal over there. Definitely something over there. You can see down here all the way down to this tree line, which is a couple 100 yards from where I'm standing. All the way across the street. Back to that, you can see those eyes. I just, there they go. I don't know if you could see them on screen. There's a deer over there about 350 yards away probably. And this lit his eyes up plain as day. So this sucker has some excellent performance, folks. Okay guys, so you saw the performance of this at nighttime out here on my homestead, which is way out in the country. And it was outstanding. This had tremendous performance. I really like the way you can switch from flood to spot to mixed beam. That's really handy. It's got really good performance. It's IPX8. It's aluminum construction, 2-meter drop resistance. So this is a heavy-duty, hardcore light. Another neat thing about it, in strobe mode, it randomly fires in strobe mode, it randomly fires the pattern, so it isn't always the same. And that, they say, causes more disorientation effect because the human eye can't get used to the pattern. So supposedly this causes even more disorientation than a normal strobe beam. So pretty neat. It's outside the box thinking, if nothing else. And activate strobe, you triple tap. So very simple to get it on. But yeah, this is a very, very nice light. I've done a lot of reviews on a lot of NiteCore lights. They make really good stuff. To me, this is a top-tier flashlight company up there with Phoenix or Surefire and or Streamlight. Really, really good stuff. And the price is a lot better than any Surefire, I can tell you that much. So, very, very cool light. Definitely check it out, guys. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Remind me out.